We have within ourselves 7 centers placed in our medulla oblongata and in the brain. The first one lies below the triangular bone, which is called as sacrum, and is called as the Muladhara center, which means the support of the roots. It is the support of the roots. And this center embodies our innocence, our innocence. The second one, and of course it manifests outside in the gross, the pelvic plexus. Now the second one is the one that emerges from the third one, which is called as the Nabhi Chakra, the third one, and the one that emerges from that is the second one, called as the Swadhisthana. Now the Swadhisthana chakra in the gross, because these are subtle centers in the medulla oblongata, but outside in the gross it manifests what we call the aortic plexus. If there are doctors here, they'll understand what I'm talking about. Now if you go further, the Nabhi chakra manifests outside what we call as the solar plexus. Above that is the center that we call as the heart center, Anahat chakra, cardiac center, which manifests outside the cardiac plexus. And it has got again the left and right side. Then we have the center at the root of our neck, which is called as the Vishuddhi chakra, and which manifests outside the cervical plexus. Above that, here where you see the red mark on my head, this is just the window of that center. Between the pituitary and the pineal body, where the optic chiasma cross each other, in the center is a very important center called as Agya Chakra, which looks after our ego and our superego, which you can see there, passing through that, crossing over like that. And on the top of that is the last 7th center called as the Sahasrara, meaning 1000 petal center. And that's the center, is just in the limbic area, and when you pierce through that, in the fontanelle area, you feel the cool breeze of the Kundalini or the Holy Ghost coming out of your head. This has to happen. You cannot give false certificates. You have to feel the cool breeze coming out of your head. You have to feel the cool breeze in your hands. That means you have to feel the all-pervading power of God, of love, which is called as Brahma Shakti in Sanskrit language, and in the Bible is called as the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. For the first time you have to feel it in your hands, in your central nervous system, because the seat of your spirit is here, but the spirit resides in the heart. Once the seat is touched by the awakened Kundalini, which is in the triangular bone, if you see, then you start feeling the cool breeze, and then in the hand you start feeling the cool breeze flowing from. Thus you manifest the power of your spirit. It's a happening that has to take place. It's a living happening. It's very easy to tell people, all right, now you start jumping. You say, anybody can jump? What's so great in jumping? Or if somebody says, all right, take out your clothes. What's so great? Or color your clothes in this way. Nothing so special. Anybody can do it. But can you take out cool breeze out of your head? Your own head. And when you get it, you can do it to others. Even from the others' heads you can take it out. This is the way it has to happen, The time has come. This is a very special time when so many seekers are born, so many of them, in millions and millions of them, and so many are lost also. Because of various reasons, because of attack on them. From very childhood, a person who is a seeker is attacked. Ultimately, his ego can attack him. He may have his own mental projections built in. He may have horrible gurus taking out money from him. There will be people who will be maneuvering them. There will be people who will be creating projects and things just to engulf them. But to an Indian, it is easy if they are Indians. Of course, if they are uprooted people and all are westernized, then I can say. But to a normal Indian, they know it is the Kundalini awakening that gives you realization. I don't have to tell them that this is so. They know. They are not naive. But in the Bible also it is written that I will appear before you like tongues of flames. And actually when you see this Sahasrara, it looks like beautiful flames in 7 colors, most harmless, silently, like this flame, but very longish flames, and silently burning and opening out, very cooling flames. Even this flame can give you cool breeze. It has happened with many. And how it works out, that we have to see. It's fantastic. It's too much to believe. First of all, we have no faith in ourselves. We don't know how can we get realization so easily. People had to do this, people had to do that. But time has come. You have done everything in your previous lives. You have starved yourself. You have roamed about. You have done all the tapasyas, the penance. And today is the time for you to get realization. And that's what it is.